Hey guys, my name is Tristanduplichain. I am a photographer from Jackson, Mississippi, and today I am talking about how I got into photography and why I like doing what I do and the things that I like to shoot and my college experience going to school for photography. So first off, I kind of started dabbling with cameras whenever I was like 14 or 15, like really just getting into it. Of course, when I was younger, I used to like steal my family's Polaroids, be on vacation, I would take lots of pictures and we'd get them developed. I mean, I just kind of did that here and there, but it was never really serious. When I was 14, I was homeschooled. Well, I've been homeschooled since second grade, so around, I think 15 actually, I want to say it was around 15. I actually took a vocational class at our local college that actually took homeschoolers, and I ended up going into a digital media class and absolutely just loved it. We had an organization called TSA where people competed, and which I believe is all over the U.S. But I ended up participating in that, and I ended up winning in one of the graphic design departments, and I won in the photography department. And for some reason, when I won in that photography department, like I loved it so much. Like it seemed like there was so much more I could do. Something just clicked, and I really ended up loving it. Originally, I wanted to do graphic design. That's what I was going to go to college for. That's what I aspired to do. But then something just told me, no, I didn't like being in front of a computer 24/7, sitting, in a room, not being out of the house. Like I ended up not liking that as much. So I ended up, I want to say around 16, I started like kind of getting clients, and I started photographing friends for free. I would photograph for really cheap. I mean, like $50. I'd even have people just kind of throw me money here and there, like gas money, nothing serious. Because I was working full time, and I started my first job when I was 15. So, like by the time I was 16, I had my first camera, I had a car. So I was doing all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that I'm kind of getting my timeline a little mixed up because it's been so long ago. But yeah, so around 16 I had got my first camera, so that's when all that kind of started. So yeah, like around 16 I ended up doing the TSA thing, and I ended up really loving it. And then 17 I ended up starting college. I got my GED, ended up doing that super early. So I went to college at a local school for photography and graphic design. It was an associate's degree. I do have my associates in that. However, a lot of places here, they don't want to take that degree because they want a graphic designer. Most places don't want to hire a photographer. So I never did anything with that degree. I mean, I have it. Yeah, it's great. But I really didn't even need to go to school. Like, I really hate that I even have that school loan on me. Like, it wasn't even worth it in my opinion. I really originally wanted to go to SCAD, and I just kept pushing it off because I didn't want to leave my family. I don't know, I kind of regret not going because I feel like the experience would have been really good, and that I would have gotten to meet a lot of creative people, and I probably could have, fed off of other people and kind of gotten a little bit higher. Like my dream has always been to work for Vogue or to work for a fashion magazine. That's always what I wanted to do. I've shot for several magazines around my local area. I've actually had one in a New York magazine. That was pretty neat. I've actually met a lot of people and connected with a lot of people on Instagram. I have about 10,000 followers right now. It's not very big, but I've gotten to connect with a lot of people. I've gotten weddings off of Periscope. By Periscoping, I don't do that anymore. But I did have that for a little while, and that was really great. I photographed in Florida. I've gone to the coast multiple times and photographed. I've taken pictures in Virginia before. I don't know. I really love to travel. So I meet a lot of my clients on social media. So I'm not scaring people away from going to college, because you definitely should. Like, getting a degree is fabulous and wonderful, but however, for me, it did not work out that well. Nobody has taken my degree. I have applied for jobs with that degree several times and shown them my portfolio, but they always go back to the fact that I don't have a bachelor's, and they always go back to the fact that it's a photography degree, not a graphic design degree, which is fine. I don't want to sit in front of a computer all day, so that's cool. But so anyway, when I finished college, I was kind of like at a crossroads as should I go back to college for like a regular degree. I was a little defeated because I couldn't get a job with that degree, because I mean, it just kind of seemed like the thing to do was to work for somebody else. I never really saw myself working for myself, I guess. Even as a photographer, I always kind of saw myself working for someone else, such as magazines and that kind of thing. So, I ended up, you know, getting my LLC, becoming a business, paying my taxes, that kind of thing. So now I book my own clients, I contact other magazines, and I'll submit my work to magazines. I get noticed that way. It's really grown. I've done a lot of working from the time I was 15 till now, networking with a lot of people. It has definitely flourished into something I never would have expected. And don't be defeated because you feel like there's a norm that you have to do. I definitely didn't see, like I said, my life going the way that it did. I kind of saw myself moving away, but I ended up staying home. I just had my baby, so that's awesome. He's my new little model. I photograph him all the time. Like, it's an obsession now. I never really did newborn photos, but ever since he's been born, I've been taking pictures like almost every day of him. And I almost feel really confident now photographing kids. But yeah, so my dream is to photograph fashion, like I said. I do shoot weddings and engagements. I love doing weddings and engagements. I love meeting couples and kind of seeing their love. Engagements for me are a lot more fun. I think it's because we're not in a time crunch and everything just is flowy. I do tend to go over my photo shoot times a lot because I have so much fun with my clients. I shoot a lot of portraits, senior portraits. I do birthday portraits a lot, actually. I'm trying to think of what else. I do photograph kids from time to time. Granted, I do photograph older children. I don't do a whole lot of like newborns. I don't feel very confident in photographing other people's kids. It's a little bit different with mine, but as far as other people's kids, I'm just like, they're so fragile. I don't want to hurt them or anything. So I do steer away from the newborns. I will do them like for friends and stuff, but if I don't know somebody, I'm really weary of it just because I wouldn't want to manhandle their baby or you know what I'm saying, or accidentally drop them or something. That's just my biggest fear. Now that I have my own baby, they're not as fragile as you think they are. I don't know. I got him in the froggy pose and it was super simple with him. I don't know. He slept and he chilled and I got him in the cute little froggy pose and I was so excited to have that photo. I have it blown up from my wall that I just got printed yesterday. Sorry, I totally got off another subject. But yeah, so that's kind of how I got into photography. And again, I always thought I was going to do graphic design, or I was going to do something I wouldn't say desk job, but just kind of like a 9 to 5 kind of thing. So now where I'm at is I bartend at night just to kind of have a consistent income, and I photograph during the day and on weekends. So that's just, for right now, where I live, the market's really saturated, so everyone's got work, but it's not super consistent. So I shoot several weddings. Next year I have a lot of weddings booked, and I'm so excited about that because I'm hoping to have more weddings booked next year than I ever have before, and it's really looking like that's going to happen, and I'm so excited about that. I am doing several mini sessions for Christmas this year too, which I usually, again, I don't really do that a whole lot, but it just kind of seems to be doing really well this year. I'm really hopeful for next year. I'm wanting to get to the point where I won't be bartending anymore, just because I just have my son, like I said, and I want to be able to be with him more. I would love to be able to shoot a wedding every weekend and be with him through the rest of the week. That's kind of my goal within the next couple of years, which is solely be doing photography. And it's definitely looking like it will get to that point. I do a lot of social media. I do a lot of social media marketing for myself. I am looking into working with other brands and doing photo shoots for them as well. I have done that, and that really gets me followers. It gets me noticed, and I get a lot of work out of that. So I really love that I have that to fall back on, and especially it's really awesome because for me, like I said, I bartend during the week. So if anything happens and I need work or I'm bored or anything like that, I can kind of shoot a message on Instagram and people will usually take me up on my photo offers. I love traveling. I love photographing Instagram models. That's something that I just found that I love to do. because they will just blow you up. Like, they will just post your stuff all over. And they're so fun and they're so creative, and they always have awesome ideas to share as well, because they've worked with so many other photographers that they kind of know, like, they're just like models. I mean, they're really good and so creative and have so much to offer to the table, and I really enjoy it. But at this point I feel like I'm kind of babbling because this was literally about like how I started photography. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. It's definitely a journey. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it, because people were like, you know, photography can't be a sustainable income. It can if you're really dedicated to it. I do have good years, I do have not so good years. This has been kind of a slow year for me, but again, I was pregnant the entire time, so I wasn't feeling the best, so I didn't book a whole lot for myself because I was still working full time, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself, especially towards the end. So I really do feel like next year's gonna be really good. I'm bouncing back really fast. I have several things booked, and then because I just moved into this apartment, I have my whole entire office set up, and it really gets me in the mood. Like, when I get up every day, I get my clothes on, get my baby fed, and then I sit down and I do my invoices. I look on YouTube for like marketing ideas, that kind of thing. I get my calendar, I write down ideas for videos and that kind of thing. So I'm really hopeful and I'm really positive that this next year is going to be a very good year. So I guess I'm going to stop there because I'm just really babbling at this point, and I completely veered off the subject that I was on. So you guys have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to like get to know other people in the community and network with people around the United States and out even in other countries. I just want to get to know a lot of creative people, kind of feed off of them, and kind of give something back to you guys. You know, if y'all have any questions for me that I can give y'all, or if y'all want to, like, if y'all go on my website, you see some photos that you might want to know how I shot or how I edited it, please let me know, because I can definitely show you a tutorial on that. I just really want to like grow as a person and grow as a photographer and see things that I'm not currently seeing, I guess. I feel like there's a lot more that I need to learn, and there's a lot more that I can give to other people, and that's something I haven't been doing, so that's kind of something I'm doing with my YouTube channel. So, plus I just kind of want to like talk, I guess. Like, I've always been so self-conscious about being in front of the camera that now I'm just like, I'm done, I'm doing it. Like, we're going to start this YouTube channel and we're going to have fun with it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram is instagram.com/tristanduplichain. You can see how it's spelled below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.